Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a question and answer video. Some random questions that I found online again because I thought this video was really fun. But anyways, I'm gonna get started and I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. First question is, how did you get your YouTube username? Well, one day I decided to make an Instagram with all of my beauty stuff, related stuff, and that is what came to my mind. I just did beauty by and then Vero with 2 O's. My name is Veronica, so you know my nickname is Vero. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? If I could change my name to anything, I really love the name Rochelle. I don't know why. I've just always really liked that name. And I like the name Allison. I think that's really pretty. I really like those names and I think they're really beautiful. And since I can't have it, one of my daughters will have it. So if you could go back in time to give your younger self advice, what would it be and why? Well, if I could go back to, let's say, 8th grade year when I was around 14, 15, I would tell myself that it is not cool to skip school. It is not cool to do bad things and to make bad decisions just to make yourself look cool. Like, all of those things aren't good for you. Like, you'll look back and think, wow, I was making really stupid decisions. They were embarrassing. They're embarrassing now, you know, and I would just tell myself to focus on school and to just do my best. And the people who I thought I was friends with aren't really your friends. They're just temporary people, you know. They're not always going to be in your life. So there's no need to impress those people. I would also tell myself to not be sad whenever I have a heartbreak or somebody is being mean to me or I think that I'm in love with a boy or something. Like, obviously, oh my god, people, I obviously was not in love at the time. It was just, you know, those stupid little relationships that you have that you think you're never gonna get over, but you do. Like, you do. You will get over any relationship over it. And trust me, because there was many relationships that I kept telling myself, I'm not gonna find anyone better, you know, I'm gonna cry till I have no more tears. And no, it gets better. It really does. And if I could go back, I would tell myself not to cry and not to focus too much on boys, to focus on school and not do anything that I will regret later on, you know. That was a big one, sorry. What did you want to be when you were little? Ever since I was in kindergarten, I've always wanted to be a elementary school teacher, and that was like my biggest dream. I told myself I was going to become a teacher for sure. But then in middle school, I would say around middle school or junior high, I feel like that changed. I don't really know. I don't remember what else I wanted to be, but I know that when I was little, I wanted to be a teacher, and that was like my biggest dream. What do you order at Starbucks? Well, I don't really go to Starbucks that often, but the last time that I went to Starbucks, Jaclyn Hill posted on her Snapchat this drink that she said was so good, and then Chowbella said that it was so good too, so you know, I had to try it. Let's see if I still have the screenshot. Oh, here it is. Passion tea lemonade with a raspberry syrup. I think that's what it was. And I ordered that. Me and my little sister tried it out and it was amazing. I loved it. It was so good. And I would definitely go back and get it. I recommend that you guys try it. It was really, really good. Okay, what's the hardest that you've ever laughed? The hardest that I've ever laughed is really hard. Just because I laugh a lot. I'm a very... Okay, let's just say I laugh about everything, basically. I think everything's funny. Even like the stupidest things are hilarious to me. And sometimes I have people like stare at me because I'm laughing really hard and it's not that funny, you know, but I think it's really funny because that's how much I laugh and that's how hard I laugh. And to be honest, my laugh is pretty ridiculous. It's really loud and You could say annoying, but you know. What's your favorite thing to do when you're upset? My favorite thing to do when I'm upset is talk to one of my closest friends slash boyfriend. The first thing that I do is go to my boyfriend and I just rant, because that's what you do, okay? When you're upset, you rant and you tell him everything and he understands you, you know, that's just how it works. But yeah, that's the first thing that I do. I go to my boyfriend and I tell him what's wrong, and he, you know, he knows how to control this girl. Just kidding. But yeah, that's the first thing that I do. And if he is the problem, just kidding. But if I don't go to him or something like that, I just like to watch YouTube videos and just be on my phone and watch a gazillion, billion, trillion YouTube videos. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie has to be a Disney, you know, I think they're Disney. Yeah, they're Disney. Well, let's just say my favorite movies are animation movies. And if I had to pick one out of Monsters, Inc., Nemo, Ratatouille, let's just say those are the three. If I had to pick out of those three, I'm gonna pick Monsters, Inc. What's one food you cannot live without? One food I cannot live without. Chinese food is one food that I cannot live without. Like, Chinese food is my thing. Ooh. I seriously love Chinese food. Those noodles and fried rice and sushi, you know, that's my kind of things. My kind of food. Okay, would you rather have the superpower to read minds or the superpower to be invisible?
I think I would pick the superpower to be invisible, because then you can just sneak around and creep on people and you can hear what they're saying, you know? So people sometimes, most of the time, they speak their mind when they're alone. So if you want to like read their mind, you can just follow them and be invisible, and they're going to talk and you're going to know what they think and say about you. So I would pick invisible.
What is a weird habit of yours? I would say that this is very weird, and I don't know if a lot of people do it, but I pick my eyelashes like a lot. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, you know, and yes, my eyelashes come off as I do it, and I sit there and watch me just, you know, yank out my eyelashes, and it's pretty freaky. I don't know how I still have eyelashes on my lid. Like, I don't know how I have any left. And I sit there, like I said, and just pull at them and take off all of my mascara, and I have mascara all under my eye. It's just such a bad habit. I hate it. I wish I could stop. And I can even tell you when it started. It started in 10th grade. I started picking my eyelashes one day at school, and I've done it ever since that day. And I hate it. If I could go back to that day, I would have never started. Which way do you face in the shower? This is a weird question, but, you know, I'm gonna answer it. Well, the shower head is right here, and I'm facing that way. I don't face towards it, I face away from it. What's a beauty rule that you preach but never actually practice? And I'm gonna be honest, I do have one. You know, I tell people wash your face every night, every morning, take off all your makeup. And I do sometimes slack on that. Like, I try to wash my face every night, but then there's just those nights that you're extremely lazy and you feel completely guilty the next morning. You're like, crap, this is why I have this pimple. This is why my pores are so bad. This is why I'm breaking out. Like, yeah, you start regretting it in the morning, or, you know, a couple days from that night that you didn't want to wash your face, but it's true. What's one of your nervous habits? One of my nervous habits is to like pop my fingers like really bad, and I'll sit there and keep like trying to pop them when they're already popped, you know? Like, why? I just do this, like, you know, it's stupid, but I do that. I also like bite my nails. I'll be like,
okay, next question is, what's the hardest you've ever laughed? Let's just say there was a little accident after. Just kidding. Kind of. Anyways, I've laughed really, really, really hard. that I peed my pants. Okay, I feel like I have, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna tease my hair because I just keep looking at this and it's just like flat and it's just not cute, you know? Not cute. Okay. Still not cute. What have I done? Do I look cute now? I don't know, guys. I just feel very self-conscious when my hair. I just feel very self-conscious when my hair is flat as crap. Which usually it is, but let's see, does that look better? Maybe on camera it's like, whoa. I'm over here telling myself it looks flat, and you guys over here thinking, girl, you look like a balloon head. Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep teasing just because you said that. Okay, let's stop. Okay, let's see. What's the hardest that you've ever laughed? I feel like there's something on the camera. A little hair. Oh my god, these people are being so loud. Family? I'm trying to film a video and my subscribers do not appreciate your conversations in the background.